Sometimes you just gotta listen to the famous quotes. Don't judge a book by its cover. Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. This brand new Netflix original was released all the way back in the middle of September, and I am a big Jurassic Park fan. If you guys do not know, Jurassic Park is my all-time favorite movie of all time. The first one, it's a classic. It is a masterpiece in my opinion. I love it. And I usually watch anything with Jurassic Park, even the newer movies, which aren't the greatest but enjoyable. I try to watch anything they do. I play the games, I read the comics they release. I even watch those dumb little episodes of the Lego versions, and I'm just a huge Jurassic Park fan. So when the new trailer for this show came out, and I was like, oh, okay, and the animation looked very, I was not excited at all, but I was gonna watch it. I forgot it even came out, and I watched it like 2 weeks ago, and wow! The show stars Paul Michael Williams, Ryan Potter, Jenna Ortega, and Sean Gittenbrone, and is about teens attending an adventure camp on the opposite side of Isla Nublar must band together to survive when dinosaurs wreak havoc on the island. Now, going into the show, I'm always trying to be optimistic, but I really the trailers made this look like a kid's show. It was 8 episodes long. I was like, it's a kid's show. I'm not gonna really like it. And I wasn't even gonna review it until I sat down and watched it. And my God, I'm gonna say it right now. I honestly might have enjoyed this movie than Fallen Kingdom. In all honesty, like, this show shocked the hell out of me. And I gotta give it major creds because this show, yeah, it's not the greatest show ever. I mean, it's one season. It's not like the best show ever. It's no Euphoria season 1 kind of thing. But for what it was, I had a ton of fun. Now, one of the first things I want to talk about is the score done by Leo Beinberg. Sorry if I said his last name wrong. The score throughout this entire show was very, very well done. Every time I watch Jurassic Park or any of the games or anything, I always listen to the scores because, of course, John Williams' score is always used. But Leo Beinberg's score throughout this entire show, all 8 episodes, was great. I mean, the show, for an animated show to do this, it really does a good job putting it in a cinematic kind of mode for 8 episodes. And again, it is a kid's show. Like, I would say kids would like it. But I will say that the show does give enough to teenagers, fans of Jurassic Park or World. Any of those fans can enjoy this like I did. Again, when I sat down, it's 20-minute episodes. From beginning to end, I watched it in one sitting, a thing, and every episode ended in a cliffhanger, and I just wanted to keep watching because I was so into it. I will say, like, the first 3 episodes are definitely meeting our characters, meeting all these groups of kids, meeting the parks, seeing the attractions. Then once episode 4 starts, from that point onward, all the way to the finale, I give the show major credit. It was exciting, it was interesting, and it had its funny little cute moments. And again, the animation is, it is what it is. It's not amazing. It serves the purpose. It gets to the job. It's animation that little kids can watch, and it can go off as like, oh, this looks da-da-da. Like, a lot of the backgrounds look faded in some parts, and they totally focus on the animation of the kids or the adults or any of that stuff. They do a good job with dinosaurs. I'll give them that, especially their sound effects and their eyes, their details, and all the skin. Dinosaurs look really good in my opinion. Now, speaking of the animation, the action sequences. Throughout this entire show, there are really fun, exciting, and dangerous situations throughout this show that I didn't expect. I didn't think the directing and the writing of the action scenes would be as good as they are. There's actually pretty intense scenes, and something that caught me off guard entirely was seeing that people die. Like, I thought this show was gonna be like little kids or anything, and no one's gonna get eaten, whatever, like that. No! People get killed. People get eaten by dinosaurs. You don't see them, like, rip them apart or sling them around like the movies or anything like that. But it does imply that these dinosaurs lean down and they eat this person. I give the show major credits for that because it makes you feel like, oh, there actually is a danger in this show, because I mean that's what the movies are. The dinosaurs are out and they're gonna kill you. This show does that. I didn't expect that. Now the main character is Darius, who's this little kid who's always wanted to go to Jurassic World, and he wins it by beating this video game, and he goes there and he meets all these other kids, and for the most part all the other kids are kind of cliche. There's the one girl who's very famous on like the internet and is always recording everything and trying to get content. There's this douchebag guy who's just like, he knows everything, he's the leader and stuff. There's the nerdy kid who's always throwing up. There's the quiet girl, and there's the girl who's really excited to be there. But to be fair, they do certain things throughout the middle season that I didn't really expect because they're kids, but things they do, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm digging it, even though, I mean, it's cliche, but I didn't expect the cliche to be put into the show. Again, I was going to the show not thinking those things. Now, going back to Darius, I think the show does an amazing job with his character. They give him good, heartwarming stuff. They give him a good background story, and they make him where you actually really care. There's a really good emotional stuff with his character, and you pull for him. And when he goes to Jurassic World, he's excited to be there, and he's so excited. He knows all the dinosaurs. It reminded me of Timmy from the very first movie, and I was enjoyed with his character. I like the main character. He's the one that is the leader in this group of pack of kids. And when the dinosaurs are out, he's the one that leads them. And with the Indominus Rex out, yes, this movie takes place during Jurassic World. So this is basically the camp as on the other side of Isla Nublar in Jurassic World. So in the middle of the season, we actually do see scenes from Jurassic World happen. They mention characters from Jurassic World, like Claire. They mention BD Wong. I mean, they mention these characters. We see some of them. So, again, it does a good job giving you little Easter eggs for kids and people who are fans of Jurassic World. Not a big Easter egg thingy for Jurassic Park, but that's fine. Now, for this little part of this review, I am going to talk major spoilers. Spoiler warning ahead right now. If you have not seen the show and you don't want to be spoiled, I'm going to spoil the part of the show. So, very sorry for that. So, as I said, the show was killing random people and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, I mean, you're pulling punches. There's exciting, intense action scenes. I was always thinking, what if they, like, kill one of the kids? Like, if they do that, then this show just opened up to major things. Would you have known at the very end of episode 7, the nerdy kid Ben, very exciting train sequence, he gets in the thing, whatever, and then I love how this was filmed, how like the pterodactyl goes through the glass in slow-mo and grabs him and pulls him out, and he falls off the train, they hang on by like a fingertip. I loved that. Like that is awesome directing. I didn't see it coming. Like they're all excited and everything. I should have seen it coming. He's all excited and they did it and everything. All of a sudden, boom! He gets hit by the pterodactyl. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And then the beginning of the finale episode, he falls and is assumed dead. And they killed the nerdy kid. And they're all sad. They're like, we can't go back for him. We gotta get out of here. They don't make it to the boat. The boats leave. They survive the night, and now they're stuck on Isla Nublar with the dinosaurs out. It's a little bit of a shame because, like I said, I was like, oh my, they did it. I give them credit. Of course, the very, very last shot of the season, we get to see Ben's body, and I think he twitches his finger or something like that. I know that the baby dinosaur, the one that's really cute and everything, walks up to him and licks him and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, there it is, but I will still give the show credit for attempting something of that magnitude of killing one of these kids. I give the show that. Overall, Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, for a first season show that I had no expectations, I had a ton of fun. Like I said, the first 3 episodes are very much filler, meeting our characters, seeing the Camp Cretaceous, and getting our cliche dialogue, cliche characters. Of course, there's bad jokes and there's cutesy moments. But for the most part, I enjoyed our main group of characters. The action sequences are really well done. There are intense, scary scenes. There are deaths in this show. I really had fun with this season, and I'm so happy that we're getting a season 2. I want to see what happens next. I'm very much into this show. I didn't expect that, and if you're a huge Jurassic World fan, you're going to love this show, and if you like Jurassic Park, you're definitely going to enjoy this show, and if you're a little kid, I think you'll like it, but just letting you know, all you adults out there who have kids or watching the show, it does have scary imagery and violence and death, so I'm just letting you know. But overall, I had a total blast. I will give Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous a high B+. It's on Netflix right now. The season 2 is supposed to come out in 2021. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I will review it when it's released. Guys, check it out. I really enjoyed this show. Anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everyone.